The unemployment rate in March was 3.8%, down a tenth from the previous month. Now, despite those good numbers, inflation concerns are creeping its way into retirement. A new study finds Americans feel they need nearly $1.5 million to retire comfortably. But the latest Federal Reserve data shows the average family only has about $330,000 saved up. For more on what you can do right now to save for retirement, no matter how old you are, Lynnette Khalfani-Cox joining us now. Lynnette, welcome back to the show. You, of course, the founder and CEO of AskTheMoneyCoach.com. You heard that magic number, $1.5 million. Is that a realistic goal?
Well, for some people it's realistic, but honestly, for the vast majority of folks right now, it's not. We're in a retirement crisis, but I don't like people to get scared away by the numbers because for some people, it might put them into decision paralysis and they might do nothing and say, I'm never going to hit $1.5 million. So we don't want to scare them away with the numbers is the big message here.
Fair enough. So can people still retire with less money, not reach that 1.5 number and be comfortable?
Absolutely. One of the things that I tell people is to remember this concept that financial advisors, planners, experts like myself talk about, the so-called three-legged stool of retirement. If you picture a stool kind of providing you with a sturdy sense of grounding, it's three little parts to it. So one part to it is any kind of savings or investments that you might have. Yes, whatever you've amassed in that 401k plan, maybe if you have some real estate, some rental income from that. Then if you have a pension, any kind of guaranteed income stream, an annuity, that kind of thing, that can be a second kind of leg to that stool. And then, of course, your Social Security check that you'll get as well once you hit 62 or older. So those three types of income sources can help people to achieve retirement security.
So, Lynnette, I want to ask advice for a variety of age groups. Let's start with those older Americans who are near retirement age, they're at retirement age. What should they be doing?
They should definitely be maxing out their retirement contributions on the job. And under IRS law in 2024, you can sock away $23,000 a year into your 401k, 403b, 457, or thrift savings plan. All of those are different types of retirement plans. And that's if you're under 50. You can also contribute in terms of extra money. If you're 50 or older, there's a provision that allows you to put $7,500 additional into those retirement plans. If you have an IRA, you can sock away an additional $1,000 into that. Again, folks who are under 50 can put $7,000 into that IRA. And you also want to pay down that mortgage. Going into your retirement years, not owing anything on your home is just a great feeling. Even if it doesn't, quote unquote, make 100% financial sense on paper, ask any retiree, they feel good about not owing that mortgage.
Oh, I've heard that from many, many retirees. So that's definitely good advice. Next up, those in their mid-career. You say consumer debt could be tripping them up as they try to save.
That's right. On this front, really, you want to do three things. One is boost your retirement contributions. Certainly, if you've been making, say, 3% contribution, up that to 4% or 5%. Increase it according to the raise that you might get on the job. Avoid, if you can, taking 401k loans or withdrawals unnecessarily because that'll sap your retirement nest egg. And then, yes, knock out that consumer debt. If you've got lingering student loans, credit card bills, auto loans, and those student loans might be your own debt or maybe what you paid for your kids or grandkids, try to knock that out as well. That'll make you free up cash flow in order to save more for retirement.
And I have less than a minute. I have to ask about those young professionals just starting out. I'm assuming it's just never too early to save.
That's right. 3 tips for them. Start now. Don't procrastinate. And then diversify your investments. I know you might be into crypto or the next hot stock or the best mutual fund, but you really do want to have a diversified mix of investments. And then try to ignore the herd. Don't give in to FOMO or fear of missing out. Don't, just spend money willy-nilly based on everything you see on the gram or on TikTok. Try to keep your spending in control, and that way you'll be able to have more money to save for your golden years. It's going to come faster than you think.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.